Greetings and welcome to the RC Wallet Vacuum channel. Today we're up here in the rapidly expanding RC Wallet Vacuum RC Motorsports Park, and I'm on a new 5th scale track. Still needs a lot of work on it yet, but this will be the inaugural run on it. And I'm going to be up here with the Rovan 450 that I put the OBR 47cc K-Suite engine in. And I'm going to be doing this video in two parts. The first part's going to be the vehicle with the stock Rovan monster truck tires on. They're quite large, and then I'm going to switch over to put Losi 5T tires on there, which are obviously a lot smaller. And the reason for it is this OBR set this engine up to run on a 5T, so the gearing is all set for those smaller diameter tires. So I did some preliminary tests around the house with it and some partial break-in, and it seemed to be geared up way too tall with those big tires on there. So that's why I'm switching over to try the smaller tires. So the first part of the video is going to be with the big tires on it, and then I'll switch over to the small tires, and hopefully you'll see the difference in how the engine performs. It was having a tough time getting up to speed with the big tires on, but then again, it's only got not even a full tank of gas on. I'm running it real rich. I'm running a rich fuel air mixture, and I'm also running a rich fuel oil mix. I'm running like a 20-to-1 with some Honda HP2 and some VP, the 110 I believe, and so we'll give a rundown on that. I'll give you a quick view of the vehicle with the monster tires on it, and then a quick view of it with the smaller tires. It looks a little emasculated with the smaller tires on, but still hopefully it'll run. And it's going to end up being a lot wider than the Losi 5T, so hopefully it'll have some interesting handling characteristics. But I will be running it pretty easy today because it is still being broken in, and like I said, running rich. So let's see how this goes. Stick around. So when I built the roll cage, I didn't bother to weld it all together because I figured I'd have to modify it for the new engine, and I did a little bolt cutter modification on that side for now until I can get back in and re-weld all that stuff and resituate that. And I got to build a shroud because it's going to be all plan with this vehicle is to have tracks on it and run it in the winter mostly, more so in summer, and I got to be able to protect it from the snow. I had to cut out some other stuff to get clearance for the pull start and the pipe and the spark plug, but on the plus side, take some weight off it. So I did do a couple of quick tests in the yard yesterday and try to get some of the bugs out of it, do a little break-in. One note, if you're following along with this build and thinking about doing something similar, one critical part that I ended up changing was the engine inserts. Originally I had Losi 5T 2.0, the 20 tooth in there in reverse to get the gear mesh. It ended up being a little too tight, so right now I'm down to the 19.5 Losi 5T 1.0s, but also they're in reverse, and that free it rolls real nice and free now. So we'll see how it works. I got it running pretty rich, I believe, and I'm going to leave it running pretty rich for now until I get it broken in. So let's see if I can get this thing fired up and give us some tests. I'm going to be taking it pretty easy, on this run for the fact that I haven't broken it in yet, and I don't want to break too much shit just yet. So hold on, let's get this thing fired up. I got the GoPro stuck up in here too, and everything should be done in 4K this time. Hopefully, at least that's the plan. So let's give it a shot, see what we get. Oh my god, it looks like it's been neutered with them small tires on there, but hopefully it runs better. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I had to open up this side over here for the air filter. I will be welding up a new system over there to deal with that. And just give a real quick rundown of the track. Some of this lower stuff, I'm probably going to combine some of these and do away with some of these switchbacks. I think I got these packed in too tight for the fifth scale. I don't think I'm going to get the steering radius I was hoping for. But it does go up into there and then it goes way up into there. The plan is eventually I'm going to build a driver stand in between these two trees. I got to get up with a pole saw and get some of these branches down. But I'll put the driver stand up there and that gives me a good view of everything. So let's get this thing fired up and see how it goes with the small tires. Yeah, what a difference small tires made. I think it wouldn't come up to speed at all with them big tires on. If I had an airport runway, maybe it would have came up to speed, but not up here. It's definitely a top-end machine, top-end layout. The pipe is definitely a top-end. Way different than the Taylor. The Taylor is definitely a low punch, and it tops out pretty quick. This thing, it just comes up real hard on the top end. And I still don't even have the throttle servo set for full throttle travel on it yet. I got it backed out to about 3/4, just so I don't overdo it when I'm breaking it in. And the handling characteristics on this are so much better than the Lowe's too. It's got the extra width on those A-arms. Flies a lot better. That would probably be my new favorite truck here. I was planning on just using this thing in the winter, but I'm gonna get some summer use. You hear how it comes up on the pipe pretty good? Oh. Oh, you'll let it sit and cool off for a little bit. So I have no affiliation with OBR or Rovan, but I can tell you that to me this is the ultimate short course truck setup. I got the Vlozis and I got the Kraken, and this setup, I love this setup. I love the engine, the power band with that top end kick. And the whole key with this thing is small tires, big engine, because the stock tires are just too much with that gearing, and it just handles so much better with them small tires. and the OBR is definitely kick-ass. But I definitely like anyone that's got one of these Rovan 450s. I tell you, if you got the money and the time and the will, this is a really excellent combination. It's got the nice wide stance, and the key, like I said, is them small tires. And it's got that nice wide stance. It's way more stable than my 5T 2.0, especially nose-wise. 2.0 likes to dive a lot if you don't have the jump set just right. This thing seems to be, I haven't really hit jumps too hard with this thing, but I can tell just early on that it's a huge difference. So, like I said, to me, this is the ultimate short course truck. I'm going to take and put new shocks on it and beef her up, but hope you like the series. I'm going to put this together as a playlist from the beginning to the end of the OBR installation. So thanks for watching.